Hey guys, right, so we are at Catalina Island today. We are going to take the Catalina Express to the island today, and this is going to be so much fun. So again, my name is Jennifer and this is JSO's Journeys, and we are going to have a good time. I've never been here before today, so this is all going to be new. We're definitely going to go ahead and have a good time and explore the island. We're going to go ahead and get some drinks. We're going to maybe check out a tiki bar later on today too, take some golf carts and go explore the island. And it's just going to be a whole lot of fun today. So just go ahead and join us today. Like I said, first time here, so let's do this. All right, so when you come back into the terminal, what it is you have this little area right here. Did go ahead and stand in line for just a split second, but they told us we didn't need to check in just to go to the terminal. A couple of different options that you have for travel. You do have the Commodore Lounge, which is a kind of like a pre-check-in. You get a snack, you get a drink, you get priority seating, you get priority entry into onto the boat as well. If you have general seating, you're just going to want to go ahead and enter right on into here. But like I said, went ahead and went there, and they just told us just to go to the ferry terminal. So they do have some places for you to sit. They recommend that you do get here about an hour early, just to make sure that you find your parking spot, that you get here on time, because once they start boarding the boat, I think it's half an hour prior to boarding the boat. So you want to make sure that you're here, and they do close off the boarding. I believe it's 10 minutes prior to getting onto the boat. So like I said, they do have a little area right here that if you do have any questions, they'll help you out. They do have some restrooms back here, and then places for you to go ahead and sit down. So we're gonna go ahead and go check out outside, see what it looks like outside. And then right here, if you want to, they do have excursions that you can go on. They do have some bison that you could go see. They are the original bison that were left behind by a movie crew. So they've been kind of generations of bison are still here on the island. And then you can definitely go and do some zip lining. You can do some parasailing. You can eco tours, a lot of fun stuff. And then there's also like a little, not quite underwater submarine that you can go on to. It's a glass bottom boat. It doesn't go fully submergible, but it does, the bottom part does go underwater. So that's kind of cool as well too. Alrighty, it is actually such a beautiful day outside. If you're spending the extra money, it is $42 per person to take the boat one way. But if you want to do the Commodore, I do believe it is $62 per person, but it looks like you went ahead and checked in here to do that. Does look like the boat is here, so let's go check out the boat. It's like, I'm so excited. Oh my God, I've never done this before, and I'm excited. Somewhere out here too, I saw a Carnival cruise ship, and I have literally never seen a cruise ship in person, and I want to see this cruise ship. I want to see how big they are, but there is the boat. So it's completely excited. It's a 1 hour boat trip out to the island, and then 1 hour back as well. And I do believe it's the same thing too, that when you're coming back from the island, you want to do a 1 hour check-in too as well, so that you make sure that you're on the boat on time, so that you can get back here. And they do have various times that you can check out on the website. So, but they do fill it fast. I kind of dropped the ball a few times and didn't get the right times, but and we did have to rebook this trip 3 different times, just due to scheduling. So it is really easy to rebook it if you need to change your times out too. So it does look like once you get on the boat, there is plenty of seating to be had, and it does look like they have a little bar up here where they'll go ahead and make you some drinks, and you have some snacks and everything like that. And I'm assuming that this might be for the Commodore's Lounge too, where you get a free drink and a snack with your extra paid seats. And then they do have some tables here, and then they do have plenty of seating. Everything on the seating that is downstairs is going to be inside seating, and they do have some air conditioning going on as well. And then also too, there is seating upstairs, but that is going to be open air seating, so it is outside. All right, we are finally leaving. Should be about a 65 to 70 minute boat trip out to Avalon. Oh, and by the way, we did leave out of Long Beach. You can also leave out of Dana Point, and there is also another place that you can, I can't remember the name of it, but another place you can leave out of also as well. And so far it looks like I am on the wrong side of the boat to see the cruise ship. Dang it. I can see it, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to really see it. So I'm a little disappointed. Unless the boat makes a turn, and then I'll see it, and then I'll be excited. So if you do get on the Catalina Express and you sit on the right side of the boat, you will actually be passing the Queen Mary. Unfortunately, we're sitting on the left side of the boat, so see it from the window, but it's not worth getting it on video because then I've got to try to maneuver around a bunch of people to see that boat. So a little bit of a tip: if you get on the Catalina Express out of Long Beach and you want to see the Queen Mary, sit on the right hand side of the boat. So definitely a couple of things to know, that if you do get prone to some, maybe a little bit of seasickness or a little bit of nausea from, you know, the movement of a boat, you can feel the boat moving up and down. So it is a lot of up and down motion. So if you do tend to get seasick, make sure that you do take something for that as well. And then two, also, just so you know, the drinks are strong. They go heavy on the alcohol in their drinks. I have literally drank that much and I'm already starting to feel it, and I'm not a big drinker. So just a little word to the wise, just maybe get some chips or something like that with your drink if you haven't eaten very much today, like some lunch or something.
Welcome to the city of Avalon. Now would be a good time to check around your seats for anything you might have left behind. We will be docking on the port left-hand side, the same side you boarded on. If you are sitting in the main cabin and you have luggage in the luggage area, you're going to line up all the way back on the starboard right-hand side along the wall for your luggage. If you have no luggage with you, you are sitting in the main cabin. We're going to have a midship door all the way forward on the port left-hand side. If you are sitting upstairs and you have luggage in the luggage area, you can use the staircase to raise up on the starboard right-hand side for your luggage. If you have no luggage with you, you are sitting upstairs, you can use the staircase to raise up on the port left-hand side for no luggage. When disembarking in the vessel, we ask that you watch your steps, listen to all uniformed crew members, and when returning, please be near the dock 20 to 30 minutes prior to your departure time. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, looks like we have arrived. People going out and getting some parasailing. That always looks really fun. I'm just scared of heights, so I don't know if that would ever work. I'd be willing to try it though. Oh, and also too, if you sit on the right-hand side of the boat, you'll have a better view of coming into Avalon. That's where the view of the casino is. There are some houses on the hillside, so you do definitely get a much better view coming in. All right, so we have made it to Avalon, and it does definitely sound like you only need to be here about a half an hour or so prior to your boat leaving in the evening. So our boat doesn't leave until 9:45 tonight, so we've got a long day here. But we're gonna go ahead and get some lunch over at the Blue Water Avalon. I think it's Blue Water Avalon Beach. I don't know. I'll figure it out. This is a boat. We're just gonna go ahead and do some exploring. I'm not sure exactly where the restaurant is, but we're gonna figure it out. So as we figure stuff out, you're gonna go ahead and figure stuff out too. They do have some taxis here at the terminal as well, so you can go ahead and catch a cab. Most people do get around on the island on golf carts. So the The place that we're gonna go get a golf cart later on today is no reservations, and it is $120 cash only, $60 for the first hour, and then $60 for a deposit. But then if you are gone for about 70 minutes or so, they'll go ahead and take the remainder of the deposit. Well, they'll take money from your deposit to go ahead and pay for that as well. So you will get a refund if you're less than 2 hours. But you have the casino over here. Apparently that's where they were making some movies, and you can do the tour there. It's actually not a casino, no gaming. And you can bring your pets onto the boat as long as they are leashed and have a muzzle as well too. So just make sure they're friendly dogs and they can come. Looks like they got a little barbecue area over here for you guys if you want to go ahead and just do that. They have a dinghy dock. You can bring out your dinghy and you can dock it at the dinghy dock.
Dinghy dock.
The dinghy dock.
At the clock.
Got a little play area there for the kiddos if you want to go ahead and do that. And they got a little area right here for you can do beach volleyball, you can do some basketball. And it also looks to here like you can also do some swimming over here off of the beach as well. So it is kind of roped off, so you only go this far out. You can rent some jet skis as well. You got the little pier. So, all right, let's go explore. All right, change of plans. We are going to eat at the lobster trap instead. They have a spiny lobster dinner, lunch, whatever it is, and it looks incredibly amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one instead. All right, so we are checking out Island Rentals golf carts, and this is gonna be the closest golf cart rental to your when you get off the excursion, or I'm sorry, get off the Catalina Express bus. So this needs to be a little bit of a line. There is no reservations. So they're kind of taking one person, a few people at a time, and then as people are returning golf carts, they're getting you a golf cart. But it is $60 for the first hour. It is cash only, and $60 deposit for the second hour. But if you're gone for an hour and 10 minutes, they'll go ahead, prorate that for $1 per minute, and then what they'll go ahead and do then too is they will refund whatever's left in your deposit when you're all done. All right, we got the golf cart and we are off, and I'm going to play Passenger Princess. So they do give you a map, and the map does. No, you're fine. The map does. It's about an hour. You want to stay on the red, or stay off the red. Just stay on the red. Stay on the yellow, and we only have a little bit over an hour, which is fine because most. It really just the map takes about an hour with very minimal stops and stuff like that. So yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and cruise around, see what we can see. There are a few stops that you can make for pictures, but and then there's a few stops too that they say we can just kind of bypass and stuff like that, and yeah. They're not necessarily important to go on to, but we do have just about an hour and 15 minutes to do the golf cart. And real easy process. They just take the $120 in cash. One person gives their ID. Anybody over 21 can be the driver. So, and you can do up to 4 people in your golf cart at the same time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a drive. It says bumpy. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see if that helps. I put the stabilizer on for you guys. So this is behind us. And this is in front of us. thing too is you can rent bicycles and e-bikes to get around the island as well. So keep that in mind if you don't want to do the golf carts. But they got a little swimming area over here, so you can go ahead and come on down. It is a rocky shore, but there is some swimming down here. And we want to watch out for, apparently there are some bison, there are some foxes, and then possibly some deer as well too. So we want to just go ahead and keep an eye out for any of that we might see. Alrighty, so we are now going up the road. It says road to Mount Ada. So I unfortunately get to be passenger princess with the filming and with the map navigation, so wish me luck. We might wind up somewhere where we're not 100% sure where we are, but luckily there is somebody in front of us, so we're just gonna go ahead and follow them, I think. As long as they know where they're going. It's really kind of cool.
Everybody has a golf cart.
Yeah, that is the primary
Transportation?
mode of transportation for everybody who lives here is going to be a golf cart, I'm pretty sure. I really feel like I'm driving in one of these Autopia cars, except for the fact that it has no bar in the middle to keep me on the road. Yeah, it's getting really pretty up here, guys. All right, guys, this is picture stop number 1. So this is absolutely gorgeous out here. Man, this ice, I miss California so much. I miss living by the ocean. I need to seriously make some changes. I need to make some life choices and get back out here. Visiting this is just not enough. This is just absolutely gorgeous. So you have the entire town of Avalon down here.
Look at that, that's so bad. Can I take a picture of you?
A second here.
Huh?
In a minute. All the boats coming in. Just absolutely gorgeous up here. Alrighty, we are off and running again. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright, onward. Passenger princess, duties resume. So if you ever do doubt yourself on which direction you're going, they do have scenic route signs. So you do have a little bit of directional sense if you just really don't know which way you're going and you can't read a map like me. So pro tip number 2. Alrighty, we have another photo stop, which is really cool. You get the view of the island from the other side, which is still absolutely gorgeous. All right, this is, whoa. I obviously can't walk and film at the same time. I almost like tripped and fell, so. But yeah, you got it right here. Just absolutely beautiful. The only downside though to living here would just be so many tourists coming into your town. It looks like there's about 4,200 people that reside on the island of Avalon as of just about a couple of months ago. And you've got people driving up and down your streets all the time in these golf carts, and I mean, as beautiful as it is to live out here, but you can only rent the golf carts out. They do only do 4 o'clock and The closer you get to 4 o'clock though, the less time you have on the golf cart. So if you are looking for a 2-hour trip, you want to go ahead and rent that golf cart no later than 3 o'clock. So, and I just didn't realize that it was getting so late that we wound up getting the golf cart at like, I think 3:45. So they gave us an hour and 15 minutes, which is just fine because I want to go ahead and make sure we get as much of our deposit back as possible. And then we have like a little, this is going to be that underwater submarine that goes out. So it's not fully submersible, but it does have the bottom part of it that does go underwater for you so that you can go ahead and see all the little fishies and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. And then the boats that come in. There is another boat also too that brings you in. That's not the Catalina Express, but you want to check and make sure because their schedule is a lot less opportunities to come out here on their boat, but they do have a little bit lesser of a price option. All right, so we are just about 5 minutes shy of 1 hour, so we are on our way to taking the golf carts back and just kind of driving through town a little bit here. Got some little stores. They have a Catalina museum for art and history. Some hotels. I'm not exactly sure how much the hotels are going for, but some of the way the houses sit on these streets and stuff like that, it kind of gives me a little bit of a San Francisco vibe with the old Victorian style houses lining up the streets. So it's pretty kind of cool. All right, and just like that, we took the wrong turn and dead ended. So onward, figure out how to get back to this golf cart rental place. All right, my map skills are paying off. Figured it out. Like I said, it's pretty cool. I just don't know if I'd want a bunch of golf carts driving around my neighborhood all day long. The town is definitely very touristy for the people who do live here, so you know, let's try to be respectful enough to the people who do live here. But yeah, it's got to be kind of annoying all day long. They have some really cool golf carts though.
No, I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, that's a pretty cool golf cart.
Creative golf carts and tiny cars. It's the big blue house for anybody with a reference. In here you have a big island donut. Almost looks like a Homer Simpson donut. And you got some little storefront shops. And the Pancake Cottage breakfast and lunch, which looked like it got some pretty good reviews. This is the other golf cart rental place. That one I do believe does take reservations. All right, I think we have just about made it back. Like I said, it's exactly an hour, but then again, my driver is a speed racer, and I almost died a few times, but you know, hey, it was all fun.
We got back safe, you guys, don't worry.
Yes, we did get back safely. Yeah, maybe in one piece, but who knows. And then here is the information and phone number if you guys have any questions. I want to give them a call. But cute little golf cart. It was a good time. All right, guys. So I decided to take a walk down the pier just to kind of get a little bit better of shot, and still just absolutely beautiful. So they do have some boats that you can go ahead and go out on. They have jet ski rentals as well. It does look like you can rent a boat and go ahead and take yourself out onto the water as well. You can do some fishing right here off of the pier as well. So that's kind of cool. Do a stand-up paddleboard, anything like that. Definitely a good time out here. Highly recommend that if you get a chance to come on down here, that you take advantage of it and do it. It is crowded. We're here on a Saturday, but not too bad. You can go ahead and they have diving, snorkeling. I don't know how that came out. But like I said too, you can do parasailing. They got parasailing boats out here. I do believe these red boats right out here, you can go ahead and rent those. I did see something that said $80 an hour or $240 for 4 hours? Yeah, 4 hours. But I'm not exactly sure which boats those are, but just another view of the town from out here on the pier. It does give that little old world kind of feel as well too. So for $24 for some dinner. Looks like it is one of their brand new restaurants just opened up this year. So it looks like we got a table outside on the patio, which is really cool. A really good view of everything here. So let's go ahead, and this is going to be a better look at the menu. And I think we're gonna go ahead and get the spicy crab and shrimp boil. That looks really good. And then on the back side, they have some menu or their drinks, and I think definitely gonna go and try this too as well. I mean, we can't go wrong with a boozy milkshake, right? All right, so we have the crab and shrimp spicy boil, and this looks absolutely amazing. All right, and with that, it is a wrap in Catalina Island. So, had a blast. It is now 9:25. It is time to get on the boat and wrap up this trip. It has been so much fun, and can't wait to do it again someday. Definitely want to come back, maybe hit up a hotel, something like that, and yeah, maybe stay overnight, stay a couple days, who knows. But so with that, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, just go ahead and like and subscribe and help out my channel. It is new. It is JSO's Journeys, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Have a great night.